Welcome, Scorpio, Sagittarius, to your February love reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please hit that big old like button. Okay, guys, let's see what is going on with you, my friends. Best messages, please. That's what's coming out is the Queen of Wands, talking about confidence and courage. Ooh, a lot of determination and joy when it comes to this love situation. Something a little mysterious about this person that's coming toward you or that you are dealing with at this time. Take it how it resonates. It is a general reading. But yes, you could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. But no matter what, there is something a little mysterious. I still keep seeing that cat over there. But this person does have a lot of passion. They are watching you and very curious. It feels like they want to come towards you and want to give you more information. Wow. They have this thirst of knowledge to get to know you. They want to know everything about you, right? So it's kind of like, but it does kind of, it's kind of weird though, because it's almost like they want to know everything about you, but they seem a little mysterious. Like, are they not sharing as much information about themselves as you are sharing with them? Interesting. Very interesting. Clarify on that situation. Oh, joy and happiness. You guys could meet this person out in the community. You could meet them out at dinner, at a party, something like this, or you did meet them at a party. But it does seem like no matter, it's kind of interesting. Four of Wands with the Temperance. It does feel like no matter what the situation is, even though they're curious and they want to know all these things about you and really want to, have this heart-to-heart conversations, get to know you, ask you questions. It does feel like they still want to take things a little moderate, a little slow. So you could find that they are a little moderate. You know what? It's like moderate conversations. Maybe they, contact you only on the weekends, something of this nature, where it's like they're not pushing hard. It is just moderate. So, but it does feel like when they are with you, it's like, let's get to know each other, but I want to know more about you than I'm giving you information. So if you feel like that's the situation, guys, keep that. If you know that's not the situation, throw it away, right? Throw away what's there. But it does feel like that's the energy. The energy is, I have this hunger to know all about you. Give me a couple more cards, please, about this person. Meditating on a situation, feeling a little exhausted and burned out, and they were going to give up. Okay, so this person was actually contemplating a lot before coming towards you. They were actually in a mode of burned out about love. They were ready to give up on the ghost. Until you caught their eye. Wow, all of a sudden they got this wishful thinking. It was almost like they were trying to search for that purpose. I got searching for a purpose twice. But it did feel like they were violated, dealing with somebody who put them in a bad mood, overwhelmed about situations when it comes to love. But yet all of a sudden it was almost like they found you and they want to invest time in you to get to know you. So definitely they do feel like, you know what, I invested a lot of time into a really bad situation in the past, and you know what, I was ready to give up, but now it's almost like, now that you've come into my life, I would like to invest time with you. They could have been dealing with a Cancer who just really was a heartache and right, really had them down on their hopes of finding love. They were definitely going to, wow, really going to give up the ghost over here until you guys kind of ran into each other or met at this party or wherever you met. But yeah, they definitely were giving up. How do they feel about my person? engagement. They want to ascend to a higher level of commitment with you over here. They do feel, you know, that there is some kind of attraction going on when it comes to you. So they definitely want to make things work. They're very attracted. It could even been finances and career. You could met this person at work, or some kind of retreat at work, or something that had to do with work. Did you walk into their office as you were, you know, or did they walk into your office, right? So somehow or another, there could be something that had to do with them kind of like meeting somewhere. They may want to retreat, take you out, do things with you. For some of you, I do feel like it was kind of like maybe you were on a retreat. I don't know. Some kind of holiday, some kind of get together, some kind of vacation, or you're going to be if you haven't met this person yet. But yeah, get ready to, if you haven't met this person yet, get ready to, you know, wait for them to walk right into your life over here, as they definitely want to give this relationship a chance, even though they felt like, yeah, they knew that they had to free themselves. But to me, it almost feels like free themselves from the negativity of what they were like exhausted about, right? Free themselves from the negative ways of looking at things, right? Because they did feel like they were kind of entrapped within their mind of an old relationship, and not really wanting to give towards in a relationship until all of a sudden they ran into you. So, and it was like you who all of a sudden they want to express their love to. Well, who are you, right? And yeah, that was because of all of the attraction. Like I said, there was a lot of attraction. They seen you from the corner of their eye, and they're like, I would like to get to know you. Getting to know you. So that you're definitely somebody who they want to invest their time and effort into. Like I said, even though they didn't feel like they wanted to. No, it took a lot of inner strength to come towards you. So they do feel like, you know what? It took everything I had to focus on you, but there's something about you that is got my heart booming over here and pounding in my chest. And this is because before there was so much regret and so much failure that they were really kind of worried about coming towards you. So it does look like it did take a lot of strength to do so. And this was because of the insecurities that they were feeling about past relationships. It definitely is coming up that way. And you might even feel that way as well. Maybe you didn't want to. Maybe it was all you anyways, right? Over here, it does feel like they're kind of, guys might be kind of marrying each other. But definitely feeling like, you know what, this relationship could work out. The more you kind of dig into your cup, you're going to realize, right, that this person, you know, is holding on to this Ace of Cups over here, that they have a lot of fulfilling things going on that's really going to catch your attention, or has caught your attention, right? But they're a very peaceful person. They just want to feel the peace. They have all this peace inside, but they are also the wounded warrior. So you're going to also find that there is pieces to them that, as you dig a little deep, that's why they're mysterious. Thank you, Spirit. I see it now. That's it. Because they're the wounded warrior, they want to know more about you, but they're not really digging deep into who they are because of fears and insecurities, because it already took everything they had strength-wise to even come towards you, or open up to you. However, but that's why, because they're the wounded warrior. That's why they didn't want to open themselves up like a book to you. But it's kind of crazy. It's like you're opening up as a book to them. If you know the roles are reversed, that's fine, guys. But I'm just saying, someone is being mysterious and the other one is an open book. And if you want to know why they're doing this, because they are the wounded warrior. They were getting ready to give up on love, and they didn't want to express their love because they were betrayed by this person. I mean, look at this. There could have been a lot of infidelity going on within their last relationship. However it was, they felt betrayed when they had invested all this time into the last relationship. So they're a little weary about the situation, or you're a little weary about the situation. That's it right there. Yep. Past resentments, past remorses, past regrets, past failures of, you know, so I just don't want to really, I mean, it could have been a lot of deception going on, like I said in the last one. So yeah. So if you feel like they're a little withdrawn about the situation, it's almost like, well, why am I telling you all of this when you are just barely giving me, you know, throwing peanuts at me, right? And maybe even feel it's peanut shells, you know, it's like, I don't even get the peanut, right? You're just throwing shells at me. And I'm just barely getting it. That's why. That is exactly why. Because they're not sure exactly how this is going to go. They're not sure if this direction is the right direction for them. So they really want to know who you are and really get to know you, so that way they know whether or not, you know what, this is an area where I could actually open up and give my heart. Am I going to win in this situation? Is this, I want to invest all this with you, and I'm trying to get there as much with you as possible, but I want to make sure that I can give you the cups of my love. So I really want to know who you are first. So definitely feeling like this person has got a lot of insecurities, shy, something of the nature. Something's going on over here where they've been very hurt. So they're definitely, at this time, during this month, not going to be opening up the way you really want to. Although it's kind of crazy because I kind of see towards the end of the month, they might, or mid-month, that they might be coming in a little quicker. Yeah. But they're not offering everything that you would like to have offered, but they're not going to give it all to you, but they don't want to miss the chance either, right? Because the Pentacles in reverse would say, well, because then I would have a missed opportunity. So they don't want to miss the opportunity with you, so they're going to throw little things here and there and then see how it's going to progress as they're going. So very nice. But they do want to make this effort. It's almost like they're trying their hardest to make this effort with you. Wow. It's taking everything in the world. Everything in the world for them to open up this communication with you. Interesting. Okay, so let's grab a couple cards over here and see how this could actually unite over here. They see you as this very sacred person. They see you as this person that's very loving, very open, very honest, right? Which is a very good thing. Okay, so they see you as a very mature person. They're a very mature person as well, so this is going to be a very good thing. They're just not sure if they're just feeling it. They're just not sure if you're a soulmate. It's almost like to the point where they're actually just looking for a soulmate and hoping that it is, but they're saying, I'm not sure if you're my soulmate. I was actually looking for a soulmate. Well, doesn't always look like that. But they have a lot of forgiveness, within themselves that they need to get over. They need a lot of healing. So this person does need a lot of healing. So you might feel like they do have a little boundaries up. They are a little bound. And that's where that not opening up is coming through. Yeah, here comes a healing card in itself too, the Gardener. So they might feel like they're still a little bit more alone, kind of tending their own garden a little bit more, even though they're trying to get to know you. But I think it's for their own safety, because they're just not sure how this connection is going to really go, and they really want to feel this connection with you, and they do feel like there is something that they are connecting to. They're just not sure exactly how it's really working. Like, how is this really working? Right? So they are feeling this connection, but it's not as deep as they want it to be. But you guys, they have to understand though too, that if they're not 100% going to, really invest themselves, I understand they're investing their time to you, but it takes two to tango, right? So if they're not really opening up to you, it's not like you can't give as much to someone who's closed down. You can only give what you can give. So maybe that's where the problem is. You have to wait until, yes, they become the Rainbow Reviver, until they can actually open up, feel that freedom, feel that love, feel that trust within the situation, and regain their worthiness. So you might even want to, give, if you're really into this person, there's some, this mysterious piece, make them, there's going to have to be some trust, and them knowing that, that they are worthy enough for you. What? Well, some people, I'm sorry, it's just where it is. Yeah, see, because they don't feel like they have emotional freedom just yet. They're not open up yet. They don't want to show you that side of them just yet. They don't want to show you that emotional freedom, meaning they're not going to cry on your shoulder type of scenario. They're not going to fantasize with you. They're not going to, you see what I'm saying? You have to kind of break the ice. Yeah, definitely break the ice, which is kind of crazy because they really just want to get to know you. It's really, oh, this person just, yeah. Well, show me, Spirit, what's going to happen once, they break the ice with this person, or they break your ice, right? Whichever way it's going. Because I see some lovely things go, intimacy, yeah. Then it can become very intimate, because then all of a sudden you'll see this intimate side to them, or they can see it towards you, or however it is. But for now, you could just feel like, you know what, they're just a little distorted, they're a little all over the place, or they see you this way, right? I mean, you're going to say they're just kind of, over here, over there, when it comes to talking about themselves, right? But otherwise, yeah, I like that though. You can give them some once they start feeling that inner peace, yeah. Because even though they think that they're pretty well-rounded enough, but remember, let's go back to where it said over here, I was giving up on love. And you caught my attention. It wasn't just something, you caught my attention and brought me over here. But I'm not completely healed yet to, it's almost like to the point where I was like, I'm not completely healed enough to even really be in this situation, but I'm going to do it anyways. Who knows? Maybe you can actually break their ice. I mean, look, it's kind of crazy. It's like, I didn't even manifest you. I didn't do anything. How is this happening? It just happens. Yeah, they need to resolve the conflict within themselves. So it's almost like to the point where it's almost feels like maybe you can be the one. Yeah, you could actually be the one to break the ice, bring them back and revive them into that loving feeling again. Because obviously they want it. Otherwise they wouldn't try to ask all these questions or even take up the courage to even go after you. So they obviously deep down inside their heart, they want this. And they're trying their hardest to express their love. So if anybody is trying so hard to free themselves, to free their heart, to open themselves up to this wonderful, see that? You see that? The unicorn and the Pegasus, you see that? Trying to open up. Then that means that they want that, so it's just all about doing it. I mean, it's not like it's not a lost hope. It's just getting around it. I just feel like I just want to grab a card that says, I've been hurt so bad. Let's grab some cards over here. I don't know why, guys. I just feel like they've been hurt so bad, but they want to do this. And sometimes it's almost like they may even be questioning themselves, like, why am I doing this? Why am I even trying? I don't know if I have those cards around me. Oh, dang. Well, if I don't, then we won't be able to do it. I'm just telling you right now what I'm hearing is exactly that. Why am I doing this? I'm trying so hard. But they see something so special about you. I don't see those cards, dang it. But they see something so special about you that they really want to take this opportunity. You've just caught their attention. You're so attractive, and you just got this energy that's pulling them to you. And maybe that's it. Maybe that's like you and them. Maybe you even know that they're kind of like that, even, maybe you see it. And maybe you do have the compassion and the understanding, like the card says. You're like, wow, you know what? You are beautiful. I want to give this chance. Maybe you want to heal them. Deep down inside, maybe you're even asking yourself, I don't know why I want to heal them, but I do. Sometimes we do things we don't even understand why. And they say that they're not even sure you're a soulmate connection. I kind of beg to differ. On that one. Only for the fact that if it is really that fuel charged to where, if you really are coming after this person, it might not be for everybody, but if you really do feel this way and you are this woman, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter, and you really feel that fuel, I would say you probably are soulmates. You are connected. The only reason they're not really feeling it is because they're closed down. Interesting. But they definitely see you as this sacred person who's healing them. They see you as trying to bring them out of this. And like I said, if you know the roles are reversed, then, you know, go ahead and reverse the roles. But man, what a beautiful reading. No matter what, that's a beautiful reading. Because once this ice is broken, you're going to see this whole new inner peace, all this intimacy and all these things and all these new wonders are going to come out of this person as they've been holding back and being a little more silent about themselves. You're going to notice all kinds of things changing for sure. They're going to become almost more magical, right? Wow. Because they're definitely going to become this person, right? I'm going to go from kind of this, and even though they don't look like this, right? They don't have to look like that, because I mean, that's not even attractive. More than anything, they probably don't look like that. But the thing is they're just shy, and it's kind of unsettling in the way that they're kind of withdrawn, right? Wounded warrior. But then all of a sudden you're going to see them just kind of wake up and become this whole different person who doesn't have all these boundaries, who doesn't have all this, right? They're all of a sudden opening up and now investing themselves into the relationship instead of investing you, right? I'm going to put all this investment in you. I want to take you out. I want to shower you with gifts. I want to give you all this love. Right? Wow. Okay, guys. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.